To the world, South Beach represents a playground for the rich and famous. Today, it's a battlefield for some of the world's best multi-sport athletes. 1,700 dedicated and determined competitors will push through the pain as they swim, bike, and run around some of the most brilliantly beautiful landscape imaginable. It's the 2009 Nautica South Beach Triathlon. Millions of people come to Miami, Florida, and more specifically to South Beach every year to take in the sights and sounds of one of the world's most eclectic areas. Without question, there's something for everyone. And if you are athletically inclined, look no further, because the Nautica South Beach Triathlon is the perfect way to begin your day. Serenity surrounds the pre-dawn preparation as our sea of humanity makes their way to the start line for an invigorating dip in the Atlantic Ocean. Michelle Williams' rendition of the national anthem breaks the pre-start silence.
Land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's time for the athletes to take center stage. Competitors will be sent off in waves depending on their age and ability. The first flight to go will be the elite athletes, those that have proven themselves to be a cut above the rest of the competition. This is the pro class that contains Ironman champions and athletes with Olympic aspirations. This is a critical time for any racer, a high-wire balancing act between conserving vital energy and expending enough power to be placed properly amidst the aquatic melee. The formula is usually simple. If you're a good swimmer, use it to your advantage. It's much faster and much safer to be as close to the front as possible. Mother Nature has cooperated yet again this year as we take a look at the 3 different hurdles our athletes will face. It all begins with a half-mile swim in the Atlantic Ocean. A quick transition to the bike, where it's 18 flat and fast miles over and through some of the most scenic and sensational vistas in racing. Back to the start-finish area, where now it's 4 miles of running to top off the day. The out-and-back course gives the racers a chance to check out just who might be chasing. Ben Collins from Seattle, Washington, already out in front. He placed second to Chris McCormick last year and would love nothing more than to move up 1 spot in the standings. The next wave to go contains 6-time Ironman champ Dave Scott, who is in attendance this year. At 54 years of age, he could still swim circles around most of this field. He headlines our celebrity division, made up of both individual and relay contestants. Another celebrity in attendance is Allie Vincent, part of the relay team from the hit TV show The Biggest Loser. A former competitive swimmer, she is eager to once again take the plunge. On the left, Scout Bassett, and on the right, Sarah Reinertsen, 2 of the challenged athletes in attendance. Bassett's the winner of this year's Paul Mitchell Spirit Award. This wave may not be as fast as the elite athletes, but there's no less purpose to their goals. A perfect example is Felipe Barreda, who's on a mission all his own.
My son inspired me to do this triathlon because he approaches his illness every single day with love, cheerfulness, and a smile on his face. The fact that this event is also raising money for St. Jude is definitely a primary motivation for me to doing this. It comes from a sense of responsibility of giving back to an institution that's given a lot to us. You know, my son and my wife are going to be in my 4 thoughts. My goal is just to finish the race. You know, I'm not here to win medals. We can say all these good things and pat ourselves in the back, but really the true heroes are the doctors, the nurses, and the staff, and even the patients of St. Jude Children's Hospital, because they're the ones that live with the real challenge day to day. My goal is to raise as much money for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital as possible and to finish the race.
Felipe echoes the sentiments of everyone involved. This race benefits St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, and so no matter what the day's outcome, that's a legacy worth supporting. Six-time Ironman champ Dave Scott has done this drill so many times he probably could sleepwalk through a start like this, but every race is unique, as is every racer. The first few steps and strokes are always a way to work off as much nervous energy as possible, just not too much. The leader, Ben Collins, making his way to shore. His pace has pushed him all alone out front, while the masses mount an attack behind. Dave Scott easily slicing through the small swells as he settles into the swim portion. When we come back, from gills to gears, it's the bike leg. The 2009 Nautica South Beach Triathlon is brought to you by Nautica. Shop Nautica.com. By Toyota. Moving forward. By John Paul Mitchell Systems. Remember, only your salon can guarantee the real Paul Mitchell. And by K-Swiss. Visit kswiss.com.